Speak Taiwanese language. Feel the heartbeat of Taiwan. Tâi-gí, made easy from Radio Taiwan International. Hello, I'm Wonson. You're tuning in to Radio Taiwan International. This is Tâi-gí, made easy. Hello, 你今晚收听的是中央广播电台 Tâi-gí made easy 节目。This is your bite-sized companion where you can learn everything about Tâi-gí, the Taiwanese local language. Alright, so today we're actually going to learn a very specific part of Tâi-gí, the Taiwanese local language. So, with the diverse cultures that have influenced Taiwan, there are many Tâi-gí words that originate from other languages. That's very, very cool, right? So this week, let's learn some new words and explore the influence of English, Japanese, French, and more here on Tâi-gí Made Easy. Alright, so as always, we start with 5 words for you to learn this week. And of course, these 5 words are all words from different languages, or in linguistic terms, we say these are loan words, okay? But they're actually not loaning anything because you're not going to return these words, or are you? Alright, so these are just some bad dad jokes, okay? So let's start with the first word today. Oo-tóo-bái. Oo-tóo-bái. Okay, so give me a guess. What's the original language? Actually, it was originally in Japanese. Okay, so this word actually means scooter or motorcycle. Okay, so I would say historically, Japanese people during the colonial era, they were the people who brought a lot of these mechanical, knowledge to Taiwan. So maybe that's why most of these mechanical terms are actually in Japanese. So this one, scooter, motorcycle, it's very, very common here in Taiwan, and you call it oo-tóo-bái. Okay, moving on to the second word today. I'm going to read it first and you give it a guess, okay? Sap-bûn. Sap-bûn. Now, what is the original language? It's actually from French. Okay, so if you know French, you know that in French we call a soap savon. Okay, and in English that's soap. Okay, so when you turn savon into Tâi-gí, it turns into sap-bûn. Sap-bûn. That makes sense, right? Adding the tone and then that's it. Okay, so that's a very interesting one. But linguistically, this word goes from French into Japanese, and then Japanese people brought this word to Taiwan. So it's savon, sap-bûn. Okay, sap-bûn is Tâi-gí. Moving on to the third word. Pháng. Pháng. Okay, so pháng actually means bread. And this word is another word that originated in French. Okay, if you know French, you would know that in French we call a bread pain. Okay, and most probably this word goes from French into Japanese, and then Japanese into Tâi-gí again, just like the previous word sap-bûn. Okay, so anyway, if you're speaking Tâi-gí, you're here in Taiwan and you want to buy some bread, just say you want some pháng. Moving on to the fourth word today. Bidu. Bidu. Okay, that's very, very obvious, right? It means beer. And this word actually originated in English, and then into Japanese, and then into Tâi-gí. Beer. Bidu. Bidu. Alright, and moving on to our final word today. I doubt you can identify this. Lài-tah. Lài-tah. This is something that you would use when you're, smoking. So this is a lighter. Lighter. Okay, so lài-tah, it was originated in English, but then went into Japanese and then into Tâi-gí. Okay, so if you need a lighter here in Taiwan, just say, I want a lài-tah. Alright, so as always, in the second part of the show, I'm going to teach you an idiom of the week. And our idiom today is completely composed of loan words, okay? Actually, all loan words from Japanese, okay? So the idiom that we're learning this week, beware, you should not use this idiom to anyone that is respectful. This is not a good idiom to use. A-ta-mah khōng-ku-lí. A-ta-mah khōng-ku-lí. Okay, so this idiom basically means someone is so stupid that their brain is full of concrete. Okay, so A-ta-mah, this word is actually Japanese. And in Japanese, A-ta-mah means your head. And so I would say metaphorically, it could mean your brain. Okay, so if your brain is full of khōng-ku-lí, well, you're very, very stupid. Okay, so khōng-ku-lí, maybe you can give it a guess. It was originated in English, concrete, but then it went into Japanese, it becomes khōng-ku-lí, and now it's here in Tâi-gí. So some elders here in Taiwan, when they're saying someone is very, very stupid, they would actually say, A-ta-mah khōng-ku-lí. Okay, so that is the interesting idiom for this week. Alright, so let's get a quick review of all the words that we have learned today on the show. Oo-tóo-bái, scooter or motorcycle. Sap-bûn, soap. Pháng, bread. Bí-đủ, beer. Lài-tah, lighter. And that's all for this week's On Tâi-gí Made Easy. As always, if you want to see all the words that we have learned this week, do check out our program website on rti.org.tw/en. And don't forget to subscribe to this program wherever you get your podcast. I'm Watson, and I'll see you next week. 咱后禮拜再會咯。
From the London Underground to the Taipei Metro, the people of our world are going places. Are you listening? Tune in to the sounds of your world on Radio Taiwan International.